Good. Dad's still gonna make some cake. This is so easy. All you do is chop the cake right in half, and then you should do it. To work out properly, you should always go under the cake and go chop it like that. Or if once the nut works, you try the other side, do a completely different direction. Then go. You'll get your yummy cake in no time. Cake might be a pain, you can still get the cake like this. Cut through the middle, diagonally. Then you want to cut the edges. So it'll go like that. You do that, you want to cut the piece of cake really good. And then you want to make sure you cut the cake like this. So practice your aim. Okay, you just do this. Cut the cake. Then when you're done, you really just cut the cake like this. You don't cut the cake from what's left. Cut the sections to cut like this. Straight. To cut it straight. Or if you want, you could just slice the cake in half. But that won't work. Carefully cut the cake like this. Move the cake over. This is how you make a cake. Now on to the small ones. These are the small cakes. Fucking so easy. Do is cut them carefully, because the cake will always spill. Then you want to cut the legs. So cut the head first, but still cut the legs. And when it spills, you have to keep on bouncing it up and down. And then let's see if you did cut the leg, you have to cut the head off and then cut the leg like this. Second cake, try to do this. And also it already pick up you, and then you don't have to worry, but your head will get all messy, so it'll be messy, then do the other strategy. Then out you go, you did your cakes, all of them. But now here is the baking process. So if you want to bake these fruit cakes, cut them really carefully. Don't make them fall, cause of course that'll be outland. Then cut them like this. And for the rest of the cake, into this machine that'll cut up the cake for you. Let me show you. See, it will cut the cake for you. You can always use machines to just reset this. Here, let me just show you. Push and push and push. There, and then it cuts the cake for you. Make sure no piece sticks out, otherwise it will be ruined. And after you do that, you check what you have left. If it's getting an ingredient, you can always look back and find the recipe. And just put it back in the dumpster. If you want to joke someone, that'll be really bad. Because look, there's stars here. Seriously. Make sure to practice your egg and make sure to get these cakes right. If you want to do your hand, it'll be very intelligent. Because the crevices. So then you want to make sure that you try your best to cut it from your hand. And make sure you really try, because it's kind of hard. After you do it though, you could always be appreciative, like me right now, because I'm cutting the cake with my, hand. So then, make sure you split it in half like this. And as I said, cut the cake like that. And one. Let's just push off to the side. And two. Wait. Okay, two. Sorry, we got the cake. I'll cut. We're going to put some butter on it. This will be the butter. Don't go put the butter on the cake, even though it's not supposed to look like butter, but I don't know what it is. So they could stand on top of your wonderful cake and say, I did it. I made a yummy yummy cake with no eyes. Because of course wild cake has eyes. Anyways, you can also use dangerous weapons like a knife to cut it. But please don't use a gun because that would be really sad for our kikes. And it would also shoot through it, cause like that, see? Who would want to use a gun? You want to use a proper knife, like a sword, but a sword or not like wait. Or make sure not to do it yourself, cause of course you wouldn't want to do it yourself. You can also use a sword, but it's more dangerous. Then you have to really cut it, and then you might hurt yourself. So that, yeah. And if you did someone that actually helped you, then that would be so horrible because they probably don't even know how to make a cake. So it's gonna make the cake like that. If they think it's easy, oh yeah, super pizza are lost now. Anyways, instead of blocking the cake with your hands like you would normally do, anyways, to make sure that you clear out all the space and you make sure that you, like if you want, you can also rip off the cake and just have it that way, but you make it smushed by the cake frosting like I did. Like I am, see? Look at it smushed. And I'm just gonna put it as a picture and just see how people react to up in the Mario Paint. Anyways, you won't want to rub the cake because of course it was a trap like I did. And make sure you don't use any dangerous weapons because of course it was just like turn so horrible. Like if you do use any weapons, you have to be really careful that you don't ruin the cake like this. That's ruined 2 cakes in a row. Using weapons. Weapons are bad. Respawn. Otherwise, if you want, you can always make the again. I meant, and you can always just not use a gun this time, because of course it will do that. Who would want to use a gun? And look, you're all falling into the bed. Isn't that sad? Look it. Who would ever use a gun like that? Who would ever use it like that? That's so horrible. Who would ever do this to a little arcade? If they were putting frostings in, well, why do it so aggressively, right? A little over time, because if the cake explodes, you can always just add more frosting and more frosting and more frosting so it gets super frosted that it all just stay together, right? Look, see, it's definitely staying together. It's definitely not falling apart. Look at this one. It's really staying together. Look at, it's really staying together. Oh my gosh, now you make a cake. No, don't use frosting on your cake because you will destroy it like I did. Look at, make sure your cakes aren't falling in the air, otherwise I'm also controlling them. Anyways, good time, and bye subscribers.